a whole doctor like me. And I'm a doctor, MD, FRC, WACE, NTA, OPC.
419.
How dare you? Mind yourself, oh.
Hello people, my name is Toyosi Phillips. It is with great joy and emotional ecstasy that I introduce to you Dr. Njakiri Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world,
New York!
Yeah, New York City is so great that our mailman, a mailman in New York City, decided to keep 40,000 pieces of mail in his basement. Oh yeah, he dumped it there in his basement. When they asked him why, he said, I'm trying to help these owners of this mail to be paperless.
Wow.
To go paperless. I said, how are you going to do that? He said he wanted to email the letters to them from his computers. Yes. Now, you see, Mamudoka, I did not get that court summons. I told you. You see, that's what happened. This man kept it in his basement. So please, I will have been in court. So please don't divorce me. Can we start over? Can we, please? Sorry, folks. I kind of get emotional about the issue I have with Mamudoka. So let's continue. Talking about starting over. The big news is that the first Ebola case in America did not end well. Yeah, the Liberian man who brought Ebola to America died this week in Dallas.
Wow.
So sad. I heard what you have been saying. How come the Americans brought back from West Africa survived, but the West African who brought Ebola to America did not? I heard you. Yeah. Could it be that this death was a setup, to serve as a warning to all those dreaming of bringing Ebola to America? It could be, but this is what I believe. I don't believe in conspiracy theories, especially when they are simple and straightforward. Yeah. If a conspiracy theory is as simple as the game of draft or what they call checkers in America, chances are that it's fake. Yeah. But if it's as sophisticated as a game of chess, there you have it. That's conspiracy.
Wow.
Yeah. This, you don't hear this in late night, like Keeping It Real kind of show. I think, no, this is advanced jokes. I think if America could save the man, America would have saved him. Don't you think?
Yes, yes.
If not for anything, just for the bragging rights that nobody dies in America. You bring any disease you have, we treat it. Yeah, talking about bragging. This week is the Nobel Prize week. Yes. The Nobel laureates in Sweden, they've been dishing out awards left, right, and center. How many did Africa win so far?
I don't know.
We have the richest pastor in the world, the richest president. We should be winning top Nobel Prizes every now and then. Don't you think?
Yes.
Anyway, scientists were given awards for chemistry, physics, and medicine. An unknown French writer was given the award for literature. Imagine the audacity. Wow. When we have Adichie, we have Ngugi. Terrible. Okay, in medicine, Maurice Iwu, you know him, the former INEC chairman. Yeah, he missed the chance to win by just one vote.
Wow.
Yeah, he was almost named a winner because of his discovery of the cure of Ebola. Yeah. And then someone told the judges that the man is a herbalist. That he's no pharmacist, that he was just a herbalist.
Wow.
I'm sure that person is a Nigerian that told me. You see all these Nigerians and their envy. Who was on his way. Now, the scientists that finally won the prize for medicine, they were honored for discovering the internal GPS system in the human body.
Wow.
Do you know that you have GPS in you?
Yes.
It tells us where we are and how to get back home. Most men don't have it. Now, here is the announcement. Watch.
The Nobel Assembly at Karolinska Institute has today decided to award the 2014 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine with one half to John O'Keefe and the other half jointly to May-Britt Moser and Edvard Moser for their discoveries of cells that constitute a positioning system in the brain.
At the end, they made this comment. If you listen, they were speaking in Nobel language.
Die Nobelversammlung am Karolinska Institut hat heute beschlossen.
Did you hear them speak? Now, let me interpret it for you because I know you don't understand the language. What they were saying there is they were warning Mauricio. They said, "Stop sending us scholar notes. We know you did that study, but it's enough. Stop sending it." It is not everybody that has one of those internal GPS systems. Some people, it doesn't function well in them. They are screwed up, like this man.
When you are in Lagos, you are almost in Nigeria.
Wow.
And this man. Yes, their own is screwed up, see? In America, a whole lot of people just woke up and found themselves living in states where Adam can now marry Steve. Yep. Wow. Gay marriage is now legal in 30 states in America.
Wow.
Yeah. So the number of states that we can run to are shrinking. The Supreme Court this week just said it's okay, nothing spoiled. I'm like, what? I tell you, this move is going to cost America big time. Ugandan president has vowed to withdraw all his children from American schools.
Wow.
Other African leaders are threatening to do the same. Yeah. They don't want their children taught nonsense. No. Now, when asked what she thought of this and if it was a factor in the decision not to come to America in recent times, Nigeria's First Lady, Patience Jonathan, said this. All our children need to be told at early childhood the right place to put the right thing. That's what she said. I was just repeating it. Okay, we couldn't get the video, but that was what she said. Moving on. In science news, researchers said that the world has lost 40% of the world animal species in the last 40 years. Wow. 40%. You know what that means? That Noah's Ark will be half empty if Noah were to try to put in the species together today. You see, I don't believe these researchers sometimes. If this is so, why is Senator John McCain still around in the US? Why? Why is Arab Moy still around in Kenya? And why is Aton Zerebe still hanging out in Oguta? By the way, is that man still alive, Aton Zerebe? Do you know?
I don't know.
He has obviously defied death.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, I'm talking about disappearing acts. The Kenyan president, Uhuru Kenyatta, this week handed power over to his vice president. And then he went to The Hague to answer questions. Wow. Yeah. The International Criminal Court is trying him for supporting ethnic crisis in 2007 that left 1,000 people dead. Wow. I know that some of you are saying that it was a good thing that Uhuru did, that he went there to defend himself. Unlike President Bashir of Sudan, who has been sneaking around, afraid that he will be arrested. Because the same court indicted him. Now, there is now a suggestion somewhere that because of what Uhuru did, the example he set by showing there that former President George W. Bush will soon be called to The Hague to answer questions. Yeah, about what happened in Iraq and, stuff like that. I wish I can laugh in Texas language. If you see Bush in The Hague, know that Ebola has reached his ranch in Crayford. That's the only thing that will force him to leave that place. Talking about people penciled down for a visit to The Hague, President Goodluck Jonathan told Nigerians at his Independence Day speech that Nigeria cannot be transformed overnight. Yes. If you remember very well, Obasanjo said the same thing when he was president. And so did Yaradua. Every government that comes in, they blame the other government before them for doing nothing to build and maintain infrastructure in Nigeria. Now, they all say because the previous government allowed things to decay, they need more time to fix things. I'm like, so now, Jonathan has been president for the last 6 years. So if 6 years for President Jonathan is just an overnight, then we are in deep trouble.
Trouble.
Yeah. Talking about trouble, did you hear that South Africa seized another of Nigeria's $5.7 million in bad arms deal? 5.7. Now add it to the previous 9.7 million. seized in Ayo Orisejafor's plane, and you will get 15.4 million.
Wow!
Yes, yes. I know what the Nigerian government is saying, like, who cares? Who cares? You know, what is 15 point? It's not enough. It's not what we give our girlfriends for Christmas. In any case, we have 1 billion loan, new money to spend. I heard that Sambo Dasuki, the Nigerian National Security Advisor, there's a poster on the wall of his office now that says, to Russia with love. Yeah. Forget South Africa. That country has been infested by APC.
What?
APC, yeah. Now we are taking our money to Russia.
Hey.
In one of those poorly investigated stories, some bloggers reported that the former manned henchman, Asari Dokubo, you know him?
Yes.
That big, was one of the people involved in the South African arms scandal. Yeah. They reported that he was one of the guys in Ayo Orisejafor's plane that landed in South Africa with 9 million.
No wonder.
Yeah. To illustrate their story, they released this old picture of Asari Dokubo and Ayo Orisejafor. Yeah, look at them. The gang of Otuoka.
Wow.
When nobody heard from Asari Dokubo for days, the bloggers released this video saying that this was how he has been spending his life in South Africa because he was sentenced to hard labor. Watch. But that's not him. The truth is a little different. We don't know how it happened. But suddenly, Asari Dokubo showed up in Mecca.
Wow.
Yeah, he went to Mecca. Here is Asari Dokubo talking about people who want to destroy him. Watch.
Those who are plotting, they plotted in Benin to arrest me, that I am the leader of Boko Haram, founder of Boko Haram. They failed. After that, they tried. They said Buhari state managed and masterminded an attack that led to the death of over 100 innocent people. And they produced somebody immediately to say, Alhaji Dokubo Asari paid me to do it.
Monkey no fine. His mama still like him. We are officially now on a weekly watch of T.B. Joshua, Prophet T.B. Joshua. And we call it T.B. Watch. The man T.B. Joshua is obviously on a kind of controlled demolition mode. This week, Prophet T.B. Joshua accused those criticizing him of killing Nigeria by spoiling his name.
What?
Yeah. It took time before I got that one. The man of God figured out that if you want to kill Nigeria, you must first kill T.B. Joshua. Yeah. Early this week, he warned his critics to stop disturbing his spirit, or else they will face death, like the people that died in his collapsed building.
Wow.
He's not kidding. Yeah. He said, warn your family and brothers, because their talk. I said, God will get back to them. As he started somewhere and he is coming. If your brother is involved, unless he can resurrect the people who died, he will join them. The man is not kidding. He's not kidding. Now, watch the man of God deliver his warning. Watch.
This is a warning. Whatever anybody wants to write, let them write it. They will be the ones to read it. I said, our God will get back to them. He has started somewhere. He is coming. If your brother is involved, unless he can resurrect the people who died, he will join them. If you can resurrect the people who died, you can go free. The servants, the people who sent them, the people who heard the stories all around, and those who want to use it for themselves and disturb my spirit, you may likely join them. Be careful. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Let us be very careful of our tongue.
Thought of evil against the anointed man of God is a crime. And it's abomination to God. If you're a true man of God. That thought, just sitting down somewhere, anywhere you are thinking of, what can we do? How do we get him? How do we destroy him? How do we fool him? How do we disgrace him? It's God you are talking about. Touch not my anointed, and do him no war. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Take.
Wow.
I want to thank all those who have been praying for me, for my family and friends who have been panicking. I said, don't worry, be happy. I will survive TB Joshua. Yeah. However, someone who needs our prayer is Linda Ikeji.
Yes.
Linda, yeah. The blogger, yes, Linda. Did you ask what is happening to Linda, our Linda? How could you not? They're after her. They are after her. Just because she's number one. And because she's showing off what her mama gave her. No, not her mama, what Google gave her. So Linda's site was brought down by Google. Some enemies of progress were bragging that Linda was going down. And they brought her down.
Enemy of progress.
But Linda did what Boko Haram Shekau does very well. She resurrected.
Yes.
Yeah. We now have Linda 2.0.
Yes.
Linda 2.0. But let me warn all of you. If Linda goes down again, she will take the whole internet with her.
Yes.
So she copies a few stories and pictures and videos and audio and graphic from other people without giving them. And so what?
Yes.
Isn't that how New York Times made its name?
Smart girl.
Everybody's doing it.
Yes.
So it cannot be wrong. I know what your problem is. You. You are confusing small stealing with plagiarism. That's it.
Sharp girl.
Now, for those of you trying to kill Linda, Ikeji, my Linda, you should remember the old saying, don't kill a woman that you will be responsible for her burial. Yeah. Imagine, in years to come, we will all be thankful to Linda for teaching African bloggers what copyright means. Isn't that ironic? Now, the big story that we left out is that President Goodluck Jonathan has been named the 6th richest president in all of Africa. Sixth. Isn't that we used to be number 1, now number 6?
Wow.
Isn't that enough to impeach him? Why should we? Okay, the president came out and said that it's not true. And he's threatening to sue anybody who will mention the same thing. The president is threatening to release his asset declaration forms unless we stop believing this story. So please, can you keep repeating this story? Let's see if he will tell us how much is what. Anyway, these are the stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. Ghana plans to export electricity to Nigeria. What? They have been exporting fuel to us, now electricity. Now, is that supposed to impress me?
Of course.
But we're already exporting Nigerians to Ghana. So can you beat that? We'll take over the country very soon, gradually, Anyway, Buhari commissions a report on how to defeat Jonathan. That one is very easy. Find the missing $20 billion.
Yes.
You have to find it before Ayo Orisejafor distributes it to hungry voters in one of those limousines we saw the wife with. That's it. That will finish Jonathan. 2015, I will shun personal sectional agenda, says Jonathan. They don't break. They don't break. Based on my experience, you don't learn laws of grammar at old age. I'm talking about my experience, not Jonathan's experience, my experience. Nigeria's problems started in 1914, says Walter Carrington. You know that former CIA agent in Nigeria. Why are we going to be blaming the British when we know the sponsors of Boko Haram?
Exactly.
How? It doesn't make sense. With 2.4 million barrels of oil every day, Nigeria has no business being poor. Yeah, that's what they said. Well, yeah. But with people confusing stealing with corruption, you will end up being poor. It doesn't matter how many millions of barrels you sell. You cannot claim credit for Ebola's success story, says APC to Jonathan. I know. But if the thing failed, they will have blamed Jonathan.
Yes.
Abi?
Yes.
Nonsense, APC, stupid
I'm
people.
not got that one right.
Okay. Refineries operated at 10.5% capacity in June, says NNPC. 10.5%. Wasn't the 2012 removal of oil subsidy supposed to boost it to 80%? That was what they told us. 80%. Empty promises. Nonsense. Missing $10.8 billion. Audit report ready in November, says Okonjo-Iweala. Yeah. Ngo baby. If it took you this long to cook the books, it must be a big mess then.
Yes.
Yeah. Since when you've been working on this and you've been cooking this book? November?
Wow.
Ngo baby. I'm well now. I'll be back soon, says IBB. IBB, you know he's in Germany. He's been sick in Germany. Now he's telling us, he didn't tell us he was sick. Or now he's saying, I'm well, I'll be coming back soon. IBB, please come back. We need you to be able to illustrate the difference between small stealing and corruption.
Yes.
Without you, in the dictionary, when we say small stealing and corruption, you are the difference. We need your picture, It's time for your email. So, do we have emails today?
Every day, doctor.
Okay, let's hear them, please.
Okay, our first email is from St. Charles in Lagos, Nigeria. He writes, "Good day to you, Dr. Damages. First and foremost, I want to say happy new month to you, Tomato Joss, and the entire crew." What's so funny about that?
No, I had your name. I was thinking, you don't have to talk about it. It's okay, but go ahead.
Anyway, he says, "You guys rock the world." I beg, Dr. Damages. Nigeria just celebrated their 54th independence. In your objective assessments, what do you think has been their biggest achievement so far?
Wow. Great question, my friend. Very great question. We are the only country that shows the world again and again that making money is not our problem, but how to spend it. Yeah, during Gowon's time and up to Obasanjo's first time, we are paying the government of Jamaica, paying their workers. Now we foolishly ship money to South Africa every week. That is our greatest achievement, and it's reflected in those emails that we famously send out to people. The one that beg people to give us their bank account, and we send money to them. That's it. Next.
Our second email is from Usman in South Africa. Speaking of South Africa.
Usman, yeah, I know Usman. Yeah, go ahead.
You?
We used to.
South Africa.
We used to eat here now.
So you've been in South Africa? I'm
you
sure.
think because I'm here with you? When I was a medical student, I was traveling around the world.
I'm sure.
I'm bogged down now because of this practice.
I'm sure.
Very soon I will sell the practice and keep traveling. Go ahead. Read the email.
We'll discuss that
Yeah,
later.
we'll discuss that
Okay,
later.
dear Dr. Damages.
Yes.
It looks like you are more of a prophet than TB.
Thank you for
How
noticing.
do you know that Shekau 3 is appearing in the weekend? Though you are about 48 hours late, but your scientific diagnosis works way better than the lies of those prophets. Keep making us laugh. We should not suffer and cry.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Usman, thank you for this email. But I want to tell you, I am a doctor. I diagnose the human body and the soul. So I see things that people don't see. Like now, I can see that you did not brush your teeth before watching this show. I will now pause for you and wait for you to go and brush your teeth. Don't even try to pick up that chewing stick on the table. No. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. But please, don't compare me to that prophet. The man can send thunder to attack me here in New York. I beg. The one we're still cleaning up from the one he did last week. Next.
Our third email is from Benjamin in Nigeria. He writes, "Dear Dr. Damages, I am one of your favorite followers of your news. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, man.
I want to talk about our governor, Emmanuel Uduaghan of Delta State. The state of development in Delta State is nothing to write home about.
What?
I think the governor should go to jail and even be sentenced for life.
Benjamin. Oh, Benjamin. I think you have not been following the great job your governor has been doing. Didn't he open a swimming pool the other day?
Exactly.
He also painted Asaba roundabout and placed some flags along Asaba Junction.
All about.
What else do you want him to do? Oh, I get it. He promised to turn Delta State into a Dubai when he was running for election.
Why not?
Well, you have to know that if he did that, what will happen to the man coming in to take over from him? He has to leave something for the man to do. Now, about him going to jail, your governor is going to that graveyard where retired useless governors go, the Nigerian Senate. That's where he's going. So don't worry, it's more like jail. He will die up there. That's where they go and die. Next.
I'll pray for you. Our fourth email is from Daddy's grandson.
Hey! Jesus Christ. Where did that one come from? Daddy?
Daddy's grandson. Oh.
Where?
In Texas.
Oh, okay.
It sounds about right.
Yeah,
Texas.
about right, yeah. All those gone people.
Good day, my boy.
My boy.
Your boy.
He wrote that?
Yes, it is.
You see?
Yes.
You want to see?
All right.
Good day, my boy.
Go ahead.
He said, it's been a long time. How have you been? Anyway, it's been quite some time now. We haven't heard anything from Omoyele Shawari. What is happening with him? Or has he joined them in spending our money?
What?
Because I can see that he has gone big belly. Like Dr. Doyin Okupe and Ruben Abati.
What?
I hope he has not started taking bribes from those evil men, because I will personally deal with him if he lets me down of the confidence and trust I have for him. Tell him that.
What's his name again?
Daddy's little girl.
Did he call me my...
Daddy's grandson.
Did he call him my boy? He called me my boy.
Your boy.
I'm his boy. Who is your boy? A whole doctor like me. I am a doctor, MD, FRC, WACE,
ACS.
NTA, OPC.
419.
How dare you? Mind yourself, oh. Next time you do something like this, I will dump your email into the trash can. Now, about Shore, I'm happy to address that and his belly. I can report to you that it's actually going down. You probably saw him last with Sanusi at the airport in Lagos. That was where most people saw him, and his belly was out there, you know. Now, when you see him, the belly is almost flat. He claims that he goes to the gym, but we think that he just survived Ebola attack. He survived Ebola. He threw up a lot of things and he became flat. Next.
Yeah, I want to keep my job. Our fifth email is from Bede Anuoha from Imo State, living in Malaysia. He writes, Dear Dr. Damages, I have been watching your show for a long time and I love it a lot.
Thank you.
I want God to bless you and give you more years for saying the truth about our country, Nigeria. Did you hear what is happening in Imo State? I heard that the governor of Imo State is converting our people to Muslim. I will wait to hear your answer in your next episode.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for this email. I guess you are not happy with your governor. The man has been running for president since the first day he got in there. He has promised to fix Nigeria the way he fixed Imo State. So you should be happy. I don't know about whether he's converting people to Islam or not. All I know is that because he's been running for president, he's been doing things that will guarantee him that he will win the presidency. In his dreams. Mugu. It's just as they come. Mugu.
All right, our final email is from Barthes Ugochukwu in Qatar. He writes, Hi, Dr. Damages. Your show makes me happy. So happy. I want you to tell the Nigerian government to free Biafra. And you, doctor, you have to update Tomato Joss and Adiola of Keeping It Real by using Palm Top when reading out emails.
What?
If you don't, I will update her and send her to Mazi Anuti.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend, for this, your email. So you want me to tell the Nigerian government to free Biafra? Okay. Hello, Nigerian government. Make una free Biafra.
Please.
Kajiko. Though, if I were you, I would try the steps that the Scottish people use to secure their referendum. That's what I would do. But if you want me to talk to Nigerian people every week, I will talk to them. Nigerian people, please, free Biafra.
Please.
Now about this constant complaint about iPad, or what did they call that thing people use?
I don't know.
Keeping it real. Look, our budget here in this practice cannot support such an equipment. If a paper can work, what is wrong in using paper?
Exactly.
What is wrong with all of you?
I don't know.
Technology is not everything they tell you buy. That's why you're buying iPhone 6, iPhone 10. iPhone 1 is still working. That's
Your
what I'm
iPhone
using.
will break. It's breaking this time.
Mind yourself. Can't you hear her when she's reading it? Will it sound different when she's reading it from? What is wrong with all of you?
No, maybe I'll sound like this.
I don't want to hear that again, no. If you want, buy her iPad. I will seize it. Mamudoka needs an iPad. She doesn't have any. Anyway, that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages at
gmail.com.
and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from the movie The Fault is in Our Stars. And it says, some infinities are bigger than others.
Eh?
Deep. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Very good. Some infinities are deeper than others. How is your infinity? It's not a cow. I'm not talking about your car.
How do I answer that one?
Yeah. Let's wait.
I think I'll walk away.
She has no answer.
I will walk away.
See you next week.